Hi everyone, how you doing? My name is Shannon and this is my channel, The Sewing Warehouse. Today I have a video for you that I will talk about my holy sewing diary. I have showed you a little bit of this before, but this is my big notebook full of projects, and I'm gonna show you how I record all of my projects. Alright, so as you can see, it's a lovely bright red color. I just bought it in Asda, I think. Just a very simple notebook. It's just lines. Like it's not a special project book or anything, which means that I can just basically work with it however I want to work with it. So at the start, we have this very long list of all the projects I want to do. As you can see, it's a long list. There's still more here and there's still empty pages to fill, although probably not enough, so I have to start a new one once I've made all of this. As you can see, I've got like color codes, and it means like pink means that I bought the pattern, green means that I bought fabric for it, and blue means that I've made it. So as you can see, I've got some patterns in my stash that I already have, or they're from magazines that I want to make. And then if I've bought the fabric, you can see the green line there, and then blue is once I've made it. So that just helps me like keep stock of everything that I have or want to do. Like when I see a pattern that I'm like, ooh, I really like that, I want to make it, it just goes on this list, and then once I get around to like making it, then I kind of buy the pattern and the fabric. Usually goes in that order, pattern first. Then I have a page specific for like projects for this year. So obviously my Make 9 projects, and then all the other projects that get added to it. As you can see, like I'm almost halfway through my Make 9, but I have attempted 2 of these that were a little bit of a fail, so we'll see. And then here are some other projects that I ran into during the year that I've bumped up the list because I really wanted to make them, basically. So, and then on the other page we see I write down every project that I make just to keep track of it. So I write down what's the pattern that I want to make, what fabric did I buy for it, where did I buy it, what size am I making, and then just to keep track of everything, like if I've washed the fabric, did I make a muslin, what notions do I need, and then I just like to write down a little bit of notes on like what did I think making it, do I need to make any adjustments for next time, things like that. And then if we turn the page around, you see here there's an empty space. I like to leave like a page open to put like the pictures of the work that I've done on it. So I have some other projects that I have done, which I've just posted pictures in the back. But basically what I like to do is I like to take pictures of my work after, I think like a lot of people do. I get them printed from Snapfish. They let you print like 50 pictures every month for free, and you only have to pay the postage. So that's really good. And then what happens first is, so let me show you real quick. I put them on the board. So basically like my inspiration board, where I have like pictures of like my friends, some inspirational quotes, and then just makes that I've made. And then once I have like done the next set of pictures, I take these down and I put them in my project book, and that way I can have like a nice picture of the finished product with all my notes next to it. So this is my holy Bible basically, and I like to record all my makes that I make for myself or for other people. And then when I make the pattern again, I can just relook at the notes and like, oh yeah, I made it like this. These were the notes, like, so it's quick and easy, or it was more difficult. This was the the adjustments that I need to make for next time, or this is how I want to try it different next time. All things like that, and then I can see the picture of how it turned out and how it looks on me as well. Which sometimes, obviously, like a pattern can look really great on someone, but then not so good on you. So yeah, that's how I record my makes. Now, obviously, I travel a lot, and so I bring this book with me everywhere I go, just so I can always look at it, because I feel sad not having the sewing time. So I can always look at my project book and be like, oh, I'm gonna plan this make next, or I can look at all the patterns that I have or that I want, and like, oh, I'm gonna make this next, so I'm gonna find a fabric for it, and I can just spend hours looking online at fabrics and things like that, which I'm sure you have the same, I wouldn't say problem, but you like that as well, probably, otherwise you wouldn't be here. So of course, like, this is quite heavy or like big to bring around with you everywhere, and therefore there is now also a like digital version of this basically, and I am going to show you a little bit of what it is. The app is called Stash Hub, and it's a new app. It's been made by someone from the sewing community called Yvette from Blossom and Sandwich, and she basically created this with her husband, and it's fully guided towards like people that sew. So you can see here all your fabrics that you put in. Like, you can use your own pictures or pictures from the website that you bought it from. Like, you can give it a name and a little description. You can like put in how much you bought, how wide the fabric is. You can put in like the price, the type, when you've purchased it, like what kind of category. So you can use like, or you can say like, did I have a thread match for it? What are the colors? What are the statuses? Where did you buy it? Things like that. So you can fill that in for all of your fabrics. And then there's a tab for patterns as well. Like, you can fill in the patterns. You can, the name, the designer, what notions are required, what kind of garment it is. Did you make any adjustments? Like, did you make it yet, or maybe only toiled it? Like, how much length of fabric do you need? All the things like that. You can see that I haven't filled everything in yet because it's still in a test phase. So that means like they've added all these things after I put in the pattern, so I'll have to update it now. And then you can see your projects here as well. You can basically see, look, this is the fabric that is linked from what I put in the fabric. Then what is the pattern, any notes, what kind of priority does it have, what is the season, like, do you have a deadline for it, do you have cut it out, have you sewn it, things like that. And you can add the pictures, and so it's quite good, because basically this is all that I write down anyway, and now I have it in my phone, which makes it so much easier to go like fabric shopping and things like that. And then there's this tab where you can put in the measurements, so, and you can add like multiple people. So as you can see, like I'm making things for 2 different people. But yeah, so that's great. And then you have a shopping list. So if you go shopping, you can just write down here what it is that you need or want. And then when you go shopping, you can take it off after you've bought it. So yeah, that's basically how I record all my sewing projects, made, unmade, planned, all of them. So I think I will still be holding on to my dear old diary just because, well, I have it now. I have my wish list in here, all my plans and everything. I think I won't bring it traveling as much though. Like I have the app. I keep everything updated in there. I can add all my pictures. The only thing I'm missing a little bit is like making like a project wish list, which obviously I have written down in my book. But if it would have a wish list, I would probably get rid of the book and not use it anymore. Like it wouldn't be very consciously, but yeah, we live in the modern world and using your phone is so much easier, and you can just chill on the sofa and write things down rather than needing to have like a surface to be able to write. So yeah, but we will see. I'm very excited for Yvette and Dog, her husband, creating this app. I'm very excited to see where it will go. It's obviously still in the testing phase, and they don't have a release date for it just yet because they're trying to get things perfect before they release it officially. But I will keep you updated on obviously on that. And yeah, let me know like how you record your makes. I'm very interested to see everyone's different takes on it. And please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next week.